Peace, greetings, and namaste, family. My name is Pt.1, and this is the first episode in the series of videos that I'm going to be making for you guys called Alaman Speaks. Alaman is an Arabic word meaning the truthful, and that is exactly what I plan on delivering to you in these video series. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, I'm very nervous about this, but anyone who knows me knows that I've always been aware and I've always wanted to teach people. I've always delivered information in a raw, true form, but this is something different from that. I received a message from my higher self that now is the time for me to embark on a mission that I agreed to undergo and undertake before arriving here. And that is what I intend to do. Now, before I get started today with this video, I want to tell you guys something. Now, this video series is about the truth, knowledge of self, your real self. This is not about race. This is not about your age. It's not about your sex. This is not religious. I'm not a religious person. I am not your leader. I am not your God. I'm your friend. And with that being said, I'm not knocking anyone who is religious. If you are religious and you choose to believe in those things or adhere to those ideologies, so be it. Whatever makes you happy. But I will not argue religion with you. I will not argue with you, period. These videos are to bring about truth and understanding of who we are and what we're here to do. Now, today is March the 27th, 1988, 2017. This day equals 22, and that was my confirmation from the message I received that I should begin my ministry today. Not perfect, so everything I give to you was given to me. Okay. Now, the first video this first video is going to be about life lessons and what we're here to do. Now, a lot of us ask ourselves every day, why am I here? What's my purpose? What's my mission? What am I supposed to be doing day to day? A lot of us don't know, so we kind of like piss in the wind. We kind of like go through life aimlessly, not knowing why we're here. And the first thing I want to talk to you about is your name, okay? Now, I'm not sure if you ever heard this expression, but everything is in a name. Basically, everything you need to know about yourself, your life, your destiny, is in the name that you chose before arriving here. It wasn't your mother that chose your name, it was you who chose your name. And you telepathically told that name to your mom, and she gave it to you for a specific purpose that you're supposed to live out. Now, the first thing I'm going to start with is the vowels in your name. The vowels in our name indicate our life lessons. It tells us why we're here and what we're supposed to be doing, and it gives us more insight on why things happen to us, why we're in the situations that we're in, why we meet the people we meet, why we have the jobs we have, etc. Okay, my name is Shetavia. I have, let me see, Shetavia. I believe I have 4 vowels in my name, 2 of which being A's, an I and an E, okay? The A in my name represents purification. The letter A is about letting go of anger, fears, and negative thinking and beliefs that hold you back. Now, knowing that I have double A's in my name, this is crucial. This means that, no one knows me too personally on here, but those who do know me, they know that I have been through a lot in my life. A lot of abuse, a lot of rejection, a lot of struggle, a lot of hardships. And that is because I have double A's in my name. I'm here for purification. I'm here to learn how to purify myself of negative thinking, anger, and purify myself of fear. Okay, so if you have an A in your name, that's what the A in your name is indicating to you, that you are here to let go of fear and negative thinking and thoughts that hold you back from achieving your life purpose. The letter E indicates relationships. You're learning to relate to others in harmony and integrity. Now, if you have an E in your name, this is indicative of something that you came here to learn about relationships and relating to people. Now, in your past life, before you reincarnated here, before you re-entered flesh, you might have had some karma, good or bad. But you didn't quite learn your life lesson, so you came back to try again. Now the name you were given this time is for different life lessons. So that's what the E in your name indicates, relationships. Maybe in your past life, you were a bad husband or a bad wife or a bad father or a bad mother. And you are here now to, what's the word I'm looking for? For lack of a better word, to fix that karma that you have bestowed upon yourself. The letter I is for awareness, okay? The letter I indicates you are here to learn, to be aware of who you are and what the world's about. So, as you may know, I have an I in my name. I was always meant to be aware because that's one of my life's lessons here. I was meant to be awakened and to enlighten others here in this life. I was meant to learn who I was. Now, this is why some of you may have been through lots of religions. Maybe you were raised Christian, you became Muslim, and then Christian, and then Catholic or Buddhist. This is because you were meant to do those things. You were meant to learn about who you are and why you're here and what the world is about. That way you can enlighten others. So you have an I in your name. I'm sure these are people that are very aware, conscious of who they are and what's going on in the world. You are here to gain that knowledge and then share that knowledge with other people. The letter O represents innocence, okay? The letter O indicates that you are learning to live in your own essence. It is about living in the moment and being true to yourself. Now, the letter O is indicative of people who live in the past. If you have an O in your name, you think of the past too often. Learn to live in the moment and live in the present time. That's one of your life lessons, okay? The letter U indicates or represents boundaries, right? The letter U indicates that you are learning to set your own personal boundaries and to accept personal responsibility for your actions. Now, if you have a U in your name, you're probably someone who blames other people for everything that happens to you. But you're here to learn not to do that. You're here to accept responsibility for your actions and the things that you do, so that you may learn from those things and ascend to a higher self. So, I want you to write down your name and try to understand what the vowels in your name mean. Therefore, you have a better understanding of you and what your purpose here in life is. And I'm going to make another video with the letters of the name, because each letter in your name has a meaning. It has its own individual vibration, and it corresponds with a number. And everything is in a name, like I mentioned before. So with that being said, I'm being told to end this video here, and that's what I'm going to do. So like I said before, this is about the vowels of your name and what they indicate in regard to life lessons. Namaste.